Love is a wonderful thing, but it isn't always simple. There are moments when you feel you understand everything, but then there are times when you feel vague and lost. So how can one overcome the challenges in love? Have you ever wondered what makes a man love a woman not just in a moment, but forever? Love is not just about sweet words or extravagant gifts. In fact, it is the small yet meaningful things that make a man fall deeply in love and cherish you every day. Sometimes, just a gentle smile, a soft glance, or a sincere understanding is enough to touch his heart. So what are those small yet powerful things? Let's explore together. Welcome to the Sophia's Knowledge channel, and my name is Sophia. This is the place where we will explore, learn, and share valuable lessons about love. In today's video, Sophia will reveal to you 7 little things women do that make men love them more deeply every day, a fresh perspective to help you better understand the factors that determine a happy and lasting relationship. Watch and apply them right away. Let's explore together with Sophia the secrets to building a solid and meaningful love. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax. Let all worries fade away, and let the messages in this video help you calm down and feel fully. Are you ready? Let's get started right now. Point number 1. Tender glances and gentle smiles. The invisible power that makes men fall deeply in love. In love, a woman does not need to be too elaborate or complicated to make a man love her deeply. Sometimes, just a tender look and a gentle smile are enough to make his heart flutter every day. These are not only natural expressions but also a secret weapon that helps you keep the flame of love burning for a long time. The eyes, the gateway to a man's heart. They say that the eyes are the window to the soul, and this has never been wrong in love. A tender, loving look can give a man a feeling of safety, of being understood and cherished. When a woman looks at her man with a gentle gaze, no words can fully express everything. In that look is care, warmth, and the trust she places in the man by her side. Men are not very good at expressing emotions, but they can feel everything through the eyes of the woman they love. A tender look can give a man confidence, making him feel valuable and important in the relationship. When he comes home after a long, tiring day, just seeing the gentle gaze of the woman by his side makes all the pressures inside him seem to vanish. That is the invisible power that needs no words. A gentle smile, an indelible mark on a man's heart. Alongside the eyes, a woman's smile is what a man cannot forget. A gentle smile not only brightens her face but also radiates positive energy. Men are often attracted to women with a warm smile, because they bring a sense of comfort, calm, and vitality. A genuine smile can ease tension, helping both to connect more easily. When a man sees his woman smile, even if it's just a fleeting moment, he will feel warmth. That smile is like a message saying, "My dear, everything will be all right. I'm always here." This is what makes a man love and cherish his woman even more. Have you ever noticed that women with a charming smile always have a very special allure? They do not need to be overly beautiful or perfect, but just a sunlit smile is enough to make a man remember them forever. It is the natural, relaxed, and sincere quality of that smile that creates a unique attraction that nothing can replace. Why do men love women with tender glances and gentle smiles? There are many reasons why men are attracted to women with gentle eyes and warm smiles. Here are some reasons that make them feel unable to let go of such a woman. Bringing peace. In a world full of pressure and stress, men always want to find tranquility when they return to the woman they love. A warm look and a gentle smile can make them feel relaxed and comforted, making them feel loved and cherished. Not all men are always strong. There are times when they feel tired and need a shoulder to lean on. When they receive a loving glance and an encouraging smile from their woman, they feel empowered to overcome all difficulties. Creating emotional bond, sweet moments, such as a tender look or a happy smile, help both connect emotionally better. Those seemingly simple things create the strong bond in a long-lasting relationship. making love feel lighter. A woman who is always irritable or snappy will tire a man. Conversely, a woman who knows how to smile even in difficult times will make a man feel secure and want to be with her for a long time. How to have captivating eyes and a charming smile. Not everyone knows how to naturally express a gentle gaze or a soft smile. However, you can cultivate this with a few simple steps. Truly love your man. When you have genuine feelings, your eyes will naturally radiate tenderness and warmth. That is something that cannot be faked or forced. Keep an optimistic heart and enjoy life. A woman who knows how to enjoy life and be happy with the little things will always have a bright, lively smile. Practice communicating with your eyes. When talking to the one you love, look into his eyes with care. This will help him feel a strong connection between the two of you. Smile with all your heart. A forced smile will not be as attractive as a genuine one. Let your smile come from the true joy in your heart. In the end, tender glances and gentle smiles may not be grand gestures, but they possess enormous power and love. Men do not only love through grand gestures, it is the small moments like a loving glance or a warm smile that make them fall in love permanently. Let your love be nurtured every day by these seemingly simple but profoundly meaningful things. Everyone has a different perspective, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Please leave a comment below and let's discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join me in the next videos. Let's continue together. Point number 2. Small but meaningful gestures of care. The bond that connects a man's heart. In love, it's not the expensive gifts or grand promises that make a man love deeply. Sometimes, it is the small, sincere actions that make him feel happy and cherish the woman beside him. Men may not always express their emotions verbally, but they always feel the love through the little gestures of care you show them every day. A simple but heartwarming message. There's no need for lengthy or elaborate words. A message like "Good night, love, are you tired today?" or simply "I miss you" is enough to warm a man's heart. These messages show that you are thinking of him and care about his feelings. No matter how strong he appears, the moments when his loved one reaches out will always make him feel special. Some people believe that men rarely text or need such caring messages. But in reality, when they receive a morning greeting or words of encouragement before a stressful day, it can make them smile all day. To them, it's not just a line of text but the presence of you in their minds. Adjusting the collar, smoothing the hair, or fixing a misplaced button. One of those small yet significant gestures is when a woman gently adjusts his collar, fixes a crooked button, or simply smooths down his hair. It is a subtle way of showing care without uttering a word. A man might not openly express it, but such actions let him clearly feel that he is loved and protected. These moments create a special bond that makes him feel important to you. Remembering the little things about him. A man will be very touched when he sees that you remember the small details about him. For example, you know he likes his coffee without sugar, his favorite fragrance, or a particular dish he enjoys. When you take the initiative to buy exactly the type of coffee he likes or prepare the meal he loves without him having to remind you, it shows that you truly care about him. These seemingly minor details have a significant impact on a man's psyche. They make him feel that he holds an important place in your heart because not everyone pays meticulous attention to his personal preferences. Encouraging him in difficult times. Men usually do not easily share their pressures, but that doesn't mean they don't need encouragement. When he has a stressful day at work, a simple sentence like "You've worked so hard, I believe you can do it" can add a lot of motivation. You don't need to give advice or solve his problems for him. Just listening, giving him a hug, or offering a sincere word of comfort, he will feel your unwavering support. This helps him gain more confidence in himself and appreciate you even more. Preparing a meal he loves. There's a saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. While this isn't entirely true for everyone, there's no doubt that a delicious meal prepared by you can make him feel happy. It doesn't have to be an elaborate dish. just taking the time to cook a meal he enjoys, or simply buying him his favorite snack, is enough to make his heart melt. Because it is the clearest evidence of your care. Surprise hugs and spontaneous intimacy. Women often love to be hugged, but few know that men have this need too. A surprise hug from behind, a handhold while walking, or simply resting his head on your shoulder can make him feel happy. These small intimate gestures not only express love but also make him feel safe and cherished in the relationship. Your proactive affection will make him feel special and love you more every day. Always being there when he needs you most. Life is not always smooth, there will be times when he fails, feels tired, or loses his way. The most crucial moment isn't when you praise him for his success, but when you're willing to stand by him during his down times. Men may appear strong on the outside, but when they face difficulties, a woman who patiently listens, encourages, and never abandons them becomes someone they never want to lose. When you show that you are always by his side no matter what, he will love and bond with you even more. In the end, in love, you don't need grand gestures to make a man love you more. Sometimes, just the small gestures of sincere care are enough to make him feel happy and cherish you for a lifetime. Men may not always express their emotions, but they always feel love through the simplest acts: a warm message, a surprise hug, a simple meal, or just a gentle word of encouragement can make their hearts flutter every day. Let your love be nurtured by these small yet profoundly meaningful acts, because sometimes it is the little things that create lasting bonds. If you're still watching the video, don't hesitate to comment continue. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that Sophia can be more motivated to create more meaningful and engaging videos. Let's continue together. Point number 3. Listening without judgment. The art that helps a man open his heart and love you more. In love, understanding is the key to a strong connection between two people. Women often desire that a man listens and empathizes with them, but few realize that men need this as well. They may appear strong and decisive on the outside, but deep in their hearts, they also need someone who listens without judgment. Men also have feelings that are hard for them to share. Society often assumes that men must be strong, to shield and protect others. Because of this pressure, many men choose to hide their hurts and worries instead of sharing them. They fear being judged as weak, fear being criticized, and fear that if they reveal their true emotions, they will lose respect. So, if there is a woman patient enough to listen without offering criticism or judgment, they will feel safe. That is when they can open up and share what they truly feel. The more secure a man feels when confiding in you, the more attached and loving he becomes. Don't rush to give advice, sometimes he just needs you to listen. Women tend to want to solve the problem when they hear someone talk about their difficulties. However, men are not always looking for solutions from you. Often, they just need someone to listen to them without being judged or analyzed. Try to put yourself in his shoes. When you have a bad day and just want someone to listen to you, how would you feel if that person immediately said, "You should have done this, you're wrong, you need to change"? Surely, that would make you feel misunderstood, even more upset. Instead of immediately offering advice, try saying, "Do you want to share more? You've had a rough day, haven't you? I understand how you feel, it must be really tough." These words not only help him feel cared for but also create a safe space for him to express his true thoughts. Avoid words that make a man feel judged. There are phrases that may seem harmless but can make a man withdraw and not want to share further. Here are some phrases to avoid when he is confiding in you: "You're just making a big deal out of nothing." This makes him feel that his emotions are not valued. "Men shouldn't be so weak." This only makes him fear showing his true feelings even more. "I told you so, why didn't you listen?" When a man is having problems, he doesn't need reproach. "Then why are you so stressed?" This can make him feel isolated and misunderstood. Instead, focus on his feelings rather than criticizing the issue. When a man feels that he is not being judged, he will trust you more and want to share more. Body language is also a way of listening. Listening is not only about using words but is also expressed through body language. Sometimes, just a nod, attentive eyes, or a gentle hand squeeze is enough for a man to feel that you truly care about his story. Try these actions when listening to him. Maintain eye contact to show focus. Nod gently when he is speaking to encourage him. Place your hand on his or hold his hand gently when he shares something difficult. These gestures not only help him feel listened to but also create a deeper emotional connection between the two of you. Know when to be silent and when to respond. Sometimes, silence is the best answer. When a man is sharing, there are times he just needs someone by his side without any advice. Well-timed silence gives him space to think and feel that you are truly listening. However, there are also moments when he needs a gentle response to know that you empathize. Pay attention to his mood and respond appropriately. Listening builds trust and strengthens love. When a man feels safe sharing with you, he will begin to trust and open up more. Your relationship will become deeper because there is no gap or hesitation between the two of you. This trust not only helps you understand him better but also helps both of you overcome life's difficulties together. A woman who knows how to listen is not only an ideal lover but also a reliable partner in a man's eyes. In the end, listening is not just a skill but an art in love. A woman who listens without judgment will make a man feel more comfortable and trusting. No need for complex advice, no need for expert solutions. Sometimes, just a caring look, a gentle nod, or a simple phrase like "just go ahead, I'm here to listen" is enough to make his heart flutter. Be the person he can confide in without fear of judgment. When a man finds peace in being with you, he will never want to leave your side. Point number 4. Encouraging and trusting him. The power that helps a man move forward confidently and love you more. One of the things that makes a man feel more attached and deeply in love with his woman is the encouragement and trust she gives him. Men not only need love, but they also need a partner who believes in their abilities, someone who always supports them on their life journey. A woman may not be the most beautiful or the most talented, but if she knows how to boost her man's spirit, she will become someone he never wants to lose. So why is your encouragement and trust so important to a man? And how can you express it properly? Men always want to prove their worth. From birth, men carry an instinct to protect, conquer, and assert their value. They want to feel strong, useful, and especially be a pillar for the woman they love. However, in life, they don't always succeed. There will be times when they stumble, fail, and lose their confidence. In those moments, what they need most is not blame or doubt, but a woman who always believes in them, stands by them, and encourages them to keep moving forward. When a man feels the trust from his woman, he is motivated to try harder. He will do everything to live up to that trust and will cherish the woman who has always supported him. Encouragement the right way. The difference between motivating and pressuring. Many women think that encouragement means constantly reminding or urging a man to do something better. But in reality, men do not like being forced or made to feel inadequate. The right kind of encouragement is not coercion but inspiration. This means you should help him see his strengths, create a positive environment for him to grow, rather than making him feel pressured. For example, wrong approach, you have to do better, or you will never succeed. Right approach, I believe you can do it. I've seen how hard you work, and I know you will achieve what you want. Just a simple sentence filled with trust can help him regain his motivation and confidence. Believing in his abilities, don't doubt him too much. One of the things that makes a man feel the most insecure and hurt is doubt from the woman he loves. When you constantly question his decisions, he will feel that he is not good enough in your eyes. Of course, you may have your own opinions and you won't always agree with every decision he makes. But instead of showing doubt or criticism, show him that you trust his abilities. For example, When he decides to change jobs, instead of saying, "Are you sure you can do it?" try saying, "I believe you have thought it through. I will always support your decision." When he wants to start a new project, instead of saying, "Isn't that too risky?" try saying, "You're always so good at this. I believe you will do well." When a man feels that you trust his capabilities, he will try even harder to prove that your trust is well placed. Standing by him in difficult times. Life isn't always smooth. There will be times when a man faces difficulties in his career, finances, relationships, or important decisions. And the most important thing then is not for you to just stand aside and watch, but to be by his side and support him. When he fails, say, "Failure doesn't mean you're not good. I know you will find a way to overcome it." When he's under pressure, say, "I understand you're tired, but I believe you will do even better tomorrow." When he feels discouraged, remind him of the good things he has done and help him recall his own worth. It is precisely during these tough times that a man will realize who truly matters in his life. A woman who does not leave him when he's struggling, but stays by his side to encourage him, is someone he will cherish forever. Becoming an inspiration rather than exercising control. There is a big difference between inspiring and controlling. Some women think that if they continuously remind, force, or correct a man, he will become better. But in reality, this only makes a man feel confined and want to distance himself from the relationship. Instead of controlling, become someone who can inspire with your own positive energy. Let him see that you are also striving in your own life, that you have your own dreams and ambitions. When he sees you always trying your best, he will naturally want to become a better person to be worthy of you. Finally, a woman's encouragement and trust not only helps a man gain more confidence but also makes him love you more. Men are not just looking for a lover, they need a partner, someone who motivates them to keep moving forward on their journey. Believe in him, encourage him with positive words, support him when he faces difficulties, and let him see that no matter what happens, you will always be by his side. When a man feels that, he will not only love you but be grateful to you for a lifetime. Point number 5. Creating joyful moments together. The secret to keeping the flame of love alive over the long term. In a relationship, it isn't always necessary to have flowery words or expensive gifts to keep the love strong. Sometimes, it is the joyful moments that both of you create together that help maintain a lasting bond. Men may be initially attracted to a woman's appearance, but what makes them want to stay for the long term is the sense of comfort and happiness they feel when they are with her. Life is already full of stress, pressure from work, finances, family, and many other worries. That's why a relationship filled with joy becomes a peaceful haven where both of you can relieve stress and grow to love each other even more. A woman who knows how to create joyful moments not only helps a man forget about his fatigue but also makes him want to spend more time by her side. So how can you create memorable and joyful moments together? Knowing how to joke around and create laughter in the relationship. One of the things that makes a man feel at ease with a woman is her ability to bring laughter. No one wants to be with someone who is always serious, tense, or makes everything feel heavy. Try to share humorous stories from your day. Playfully tease him, but not excessively. Play around like two close friends. Sometimes a childlike act can naturally bring laughter. Don't hesitate to make funny faces or use witty banter to make him laugh. Laughter is a magical medicine that brings two hearts closer together. When you make your man laugh often, you become someone special that he doesn't want to be without. Experiencing new things together. Repetition can easily make a relationship feel monotonous. To keep the love fresh, try new and exciting things together that both of you have never done before. Some suggestions include: travel together to a new place, even if it's just a short weekend trip. Join a class together such as cooking, dancing, or trying a new sport. Try a challenge game like an escape room or two-player video games. Occasionally do something crazy together like riding a roller coaster, watching a horror movie at midnight, or trying an exotic dish. These new experiences not only create additional memories for both of you but also generate excitement and keep the love full of energy. Turning ordinary moments into something special. You don't have to wait for a special occasion to have joyful moments. Sometimes, even the simplest things in everyday life can become memorable if you know how to enjoy them. For example, cooking together. It doesn't matter if you're a great cook or not. What matters is that you both do something together and enjoy the moment. Taking a drive with no set destination, put on a favorite song, sing along, and enjoy a spontaneous journey. Playing games, a chess match, a game of Uno, or simply a fun quiz game can make both of you laugh and create memorable moments. Looking back at old memories, flip through a photo album or read old messages from when you first met. This is not only fun but also helps both of you appreciate the journey of love you've shared. Knowing how to crack a joke even in tense moments in a relationship, there will inevitably be moments of tension, arguments, or days when both of you feel down. Instead of letting the atmosphere become heavy, learn how to ease the tension with humor. For example, when both of you are stressed over a small matter, instead of continuing to argue, say, "Hold on, before we continue fighting, let me take a sip of water to get some strength." When he's feeling down about work, instead of saying, "You should think more positively," try doing something silly or telling a funny story to change his mood. Laughter not only helps dissolve tension but also reminds both of you that this relationship is worth cherishing rather than letting little issues create a rift. Spending time on things you both enjoy. One simple but effective way to create joy and love is to do things that both of you enjoy. Sometimes, just spending time together without any grand plans is enough to strengthen your bond. If he enjoys sports, watch a game together and cheer him on. If you love romantic movies, invite him to watch one with you and prepare some popcorn. If you both love live music, go to a concert together. The important thing is that both of you feel comfortable and happy being together, without feeling forced or obligated. In the end, love is not only nurtured by expressions of affection but also by the joyful moments that both of you create together. When you know how to bring laughter and lightness into your relationship, you make your man feel at peace and happy when he is with you. It doesn't take grand gestures, just moments of joy together, spontaneous jokes, fun experiences, or even laughing uncontrollably over something silly can become beautiful memories that keep your love fresh and vibrant. A woman who knows how to create joy not only preserves her man's love but also makes him cherish and become more enamored with the relationship. Let your love be filled not only with romance but also with laughter and shared happy moments. Point number 6. Knowing how to maintain appropriate distance. The art that makes a man love you more. In love, everyone desires to be close and connected to the one they love. However, one common mistake many women make is being overly attached, controlling, or overly dependent on the relationship, which leads to suffocation and a loss of the initial allure. The truth is, for a relationship to remain sustainable and make a man love you more deeply over time, you don't always have to be by his side or control his every action. Instead, you need to know how to maintain an appropriate distance, just enough to keep the connection, but also enough so that both of you have personal space to grow. So, what does appropriate distance in love mean? How can you balance closeness and personal space while still keeping the love enduring? Do not turn the relationship into your entire world. When in love, many women tend to devote all their time, emotions, and energy to the relationship, to the point of neglecting other important things such as their career, personal hobbies, friends, and family. They think that this will make the man feel deeply loved, but in reality, it can create immense pressure on him. Men do not want to be the sole center of your life. They are attracted to women who have their own world, passions, goals, and know how to enjoy life even when you're not around. Keep alive the things that made you attractive in the first place. Continue to pursue your work and dreams. Spend time on personal hobbies. Stay connected with your family, friends, and other relationships. When you have your own life, you not only become more interesting but also make a man want to pursue you more rather than feeling overly bound. Give the man his own space. One of the most important aspects of a relationship is respecting the other person's personal space. Sometimes, men need time alone to focus on their career, relax, or simply enjoy their personal hobbies. Constantly texting, calling, or demanding his attention can make him feel deprived of his freedom. Instead of trying to control, give him the freedom he needs to do the things he loves. Some signs that you might be unintentionally encroaching on his personal space include feeling anxious when he doesn't text back immediately, wanting to know where he is and what he's doing every single minute, feeling hurt when he asks for a bit of privacy. Remember, when you give him space, he will have time to miss you, to crave you, and to cherish the moments you spend together even more. Absence sometimes makes love stronger. There is an interesting truth in human psychology: we often yearn for what is not immediately available. When a woman is always by a man's side at all times, he might start to feel bored and take her presence for granted. Conversely, when you create a reasonable distance, you stimulate his curiosity and desire. Men love the feeling of conquest, and if you are always there when he needs you, he will not feel the need to make an effort to keep you. How can you make him miss you more? Do not always be the one to initiate texting or calling. Occasionally, spend a day or an evening for yourself instead of always being available to him. Let him feel that you have an interesting life even when he is not around. This doesn't mean you have to become distant or cause him worry, but simply create a small gap that makes him long for you and want to reach out to you. Keep an air of mystery, don't let him know everything about you immediately. One of the things that continuously attracts men to a woman is her mystery. If you share too much about yourself from the beginning or let him know every habit and thought of yours, gradually, he will lose the excitement of discovering you. Let him be curious about you, so that he is motivated to know more about you. For example, do not rush to share all your emotions as soon as he asks. Leave a little enigma so that he yearns to know more. When he asks about something from your past, instead of detailing everything, answer lightly, making him feel he wants to know more. Sometimes, change your habits a little to keep things fresh. Mystery does not mean deceiving or hiding, but rather knowing how to preserve a bit of allure so that he always remains intrigued by you. Let him take the initiative more. A common mistake many women make is being too proactive in the relationship, which makes the man lose the desire to conquer. If you are always the one texting first, always planning dates, always trying to make him happy, then gradually, he will no longer feel the need to make an effort. Give him the opportunity to take initiative and pursue you. This will make him cherish the relationship more and feel responsible for maintaining the love. Some ways to encourage him to take initiative include: do not always reply to texts immediately, let him wait a little. When going out, let him plan instead of you always organizing everything. Sometimes be busy with your own life, so that he feels the need to try harder to get your attention. Finally, knowing how to maintain an appropriate distance does not mean being distant or indifferent, but rather balancing closeness and personal space. When you create just the right gap, you help the man feel comfortable, unrestrained, and always longing for you more. Let him have the opportunity to miss you, to seek you out, and to cherish your presence in his life. When you know how to maintain an appropriate distance, you not only make him love you more but also help your relationship become more solid and long-lasting. Point number 7. Always take care of yourself and radiate positive energy. The secret that makes a man fall for you and never let you go. In love, a man is not only attracted by a woman's appearance but also by the energy she exudes. A woman who knows how to take care of herself and always radiates positive energy not only makes a man affectionate but also becomes a source of inspiration in his life. No one wants to be with someone who is always tired, gloomy, and negative. On the contrary, a cheerful, life-loving woman who always knows how to take care of herself will have a strong charm, making a man feel happy and want to be with her for the long term. So, how can you always shine, be full of energy, and become the woman a man cannot leave? Taking care of yourself is not only for appearance but also for your own sake. Many women only take care of themselves when they want to impress someone or during the early stages of a relationship. However, taking care of yourself is not only to attract a man, but more importantly, it is a way to love yourself. A woman who knows how to take care of herself will always have her own unique charm because she understands her own worth and always keeps herself in the best condition. Things you can do to take care of yourself: maintain your figure and health. Eating healthy and exercising regularly not only helps you have a beautiful body but also gives you more energy every day. Take care of your skin and appearance. It doesn't have to be overly complicated, but a woman who knows how to maintain her skin, hair, and fashion sense will always leave a good impression. Always have a distinctive scent. A fragrance has a special power in creating an impression in others' hearts. Choose a perfume or a light scent from essential oils to add to your allure. When you love yourself and appreciate your own value, others will see you in a different light, admiring and cherishing you more. Positive energy is the most powerful attraction. Men are attracted to women who bring a sense of comfort and positivity. A woman who is always complaining, negative, or always whining will make a man feel tired and want to avoid her. On the contrary, a woman full of positive energy will make him feel joyful when he is with her. How can you have positive energy? Always look for the good in every situation. Instead of focusing on the negative, try to see the positive side of the problem. When you have an optimistic mindset, you will radiate energy that attracts others. Know how to enjoy life. Do things that make you happy, such as traveling, learning a new skill, or participating in activities you love. When you are happy with your life, you will convey that feeling to others. Smile more. A bright smile not only makes you more attractive but also makes you someone everyone wants to be around. Your energy greatly affects relationships. When you are positive, a man will want to be with you because you make him feel comfortable and happy. Emotional independence. Do not let love be the only center of your life. A mistake many women make is letting a man and love become the only center of their life. When you depend too much on your partner to feel happy, you inadvertently create great pressure on the relationship. An attractive woman is one who can find joy and happiness in her own life, not solely dependent on love. How can you maintain emotional independence? Have your own goals. Set goals for your career, hobbies, and personal growth. When you have an interesting life, a man will admire and respect you more. Do not let your emotions be overly influenced by the man. If he is busy or having a bad day, don't let your mood be too affected. Learn to remain calm and happy whether he is around or not. Create your own joy. Spend time with friends, participate in activities you love, read, watch movies, travel. When you have a rich life, you will never feel empty when no one is around. When a man sees that you are an independent, confident, and always cheerful woman, he will love and cherish you even more. When you love yourself, you will attract others to love you. There is a principle in love: people will love you the way you love yourself. If you don't know how to take care of yourself or value your own worth, you can easily become a woman who is dependent on love. On the contrary, when you love yourself and take care of yourself from the inside out, you will become a woman with a powerful allure. Remember, men are attracted to women who are confident, cheerful, and know how to enjoy life. When you are full of positive energy, you will inspire your man. When you are independent and happy, you will make a man feel proud and want to keep you by his side forever. Finally, a woman does not have to be perfect, but if she knows how to take care of herself and always radiates positive energy, she will become the woman that a man cannot leave. Love yourself before expecting someone else to love you. Become a confident, strong woman who always knows how to enjoy life. When you can create your own happiness, you will become a source of happiness for others. And when a man sees you always radiant, cheerful, and loving life, he will not only love you but also admire you and want to keep you by his side forever. Conclusion. Love is not only built on promises or grand actions, but sometimes it is the small, meaningful things that are the key factors that help a man love you more deeply every day. A tender gaze, a gentle smile can melt away all fatigue. Small caring gestures, whether it's a good morning text or a surprise hug, are enough to warm his heart. When you listen without judgment, you not only give him a place to unload his thoughts but also make him appreciate you more. Men always need someone who believes in them and encourages them to move forward, rather than doubting or controlling. Be the inspiration that helps them become the best version of themselves. Together, create joyful moments, know how to maintain appropriate distance to keep the love alive, and most importantly, always take care of yourself and radiate positive energy, because that is what makes you eternally attractive in their eyes. Love is not about clinging or controlling, but about a natural connection formed by the simplest things. When you know how to love yourself and bring goodness into the relationship, a man will not only love you but also see you as the irreplaceable woman in his life. Thank you for watching today's video. I am very happy to share these lessons about love and relationships with you. I hope you have learned something new that you can apply to your life. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss the next videos. Thank you for always accompanying and supporting me. Have a wonderful day and don't forget to love yourself a lot.